Hello. Hi. Finally doing this. It's exciting. So, a little background about me. I'm Nate. Um, I had a video script set up. I think I'm gonna go get it and try to memorize my lines real quick. Hi. This is a project I've been thinking about doing for a while. I think I should just cut to the chase. I suck at finishing things. When it comes to working on projects, I'm really good at the, come up with the idea stage and get a working prototype, but I'm really bad at the get the glossy finish that I always envisioned. So a lot of my projects are either cast aside or I just procrastinate the hell out of it until eventually I'm like, all right, I'll go and I'll finish it. Yeah, I'm a senior now in second semester of high school, so I can't really use the excuse that I have a lot of schoolwork and I just decided that, I want to build these things, but I need an edge. I need a push, a shove. Thought this would be the best way to do it. I'm going to introduce myself. I like movies, tech, obviously, reading, going out, working out, and being creative. I've always loved games when I was growing up. I was one of those iPad kids where my parents constantly just placed a screen in front of me, wanting some peace and quiet. I would carry my Nintendo DS into restaurants and play at the table, something I'm not really very proud of today. When I turned 12, I got a gaming PC, something with a ton of components like a motherboard, CPU, a graphics card. Having to manage a machine like this just forced me to kind of understand what it did and how it worked. I think that's where I really started to love assembling components and pieces, just to amount to one uniform design, so separate from the rest of its individual parts. But when did coding begin? So I enter high school, and one of the requirements to graduate is a computer science class. I signed up for the Intro to Python course. As soon as the class began, I was hooked. When I found out I could create things on my computer, like dumb projects, even a choose your own adventure, just plugging in some user inputs and using conditionals to print back a response, it was the coolest thing ever. It was already starting to make the games I loved playing. I started to see the avenues that skills like this could lead to, and I was like, I could create the next Mario. Apps, websites, things that I can just use in my day-to-day. And that's something I think is really flawed. A lot of these computer science courses, not just in my school, but a lot of the schools I've heard of, where they don't do a good enough job encapsulating the audience or getting kids interested in coding. They don't show them just how valuable of a skill programming has. I think if my teacher just mentioned the starting salary of a programmer today, then more kids would actually tune in. It didn't take a lot of convincing for me to sign up. I was already really interested in tech, and if it wasn't for that class, I don't know if my passion would have evolved. So about those ideas. I think having a channel like this where I can share my ideas, teach others how to do what I'm trying to do, and just kind of form this community of people who want to learn and code and just create, it's a really good idea. Plus, as I mentioned, it does force me to actually get the work done. All is bundled into one channel. I want to deliver a way that you guys can learn and develop on your own. Also just following me in my day-to-day. It'd be really fun. Something I'm really proud of having doing was taking my passion for tech and coding and applying it to help others. Over the summer, a group of students from my school and I partnered with a local food pantry, the Bronx Friendly Fridge, to develop a web app that connects donors with drivers and creates a delivery system for the pantry. It was our first go learning React, launching a website, and a whole host of other things like handling a database, back-end programming. We learned all this stuff as we did it, and that's how I'd suggest you guys start too. You're going to hear throughout your coding journey that you should, find a niche or really specify an area of expertise. But I'm 18. I don't need to do that. Oh, you should do full stack. You should do machine learning, web development, app development, game development, cybersecurity, and that's just talking about programming. That's not even getting into the whole mechanical side of electronic components and building stuff with microcontrollers or single chip computers like the Raspberry Pi. I don't agree with that. If you want to make something, then of course learn the fundamentals of coding, like data types, basic syntax, conditionals, arrays, structures, even functions. But then use the internet as a resource. Seriously, the thing that'll help you most is built on what you're trying to learn. It's home to a vast array of forums, communities, documentation, tutorials, the list is endless, and I used it as I was coding my projects. I really suggest you guys do the same. And of course, now you can use me. Yes, of course I'm interested in programming, but I'm also interested in the whole mechanical side of things. I'm going to college in computer engineering, where I hope to like actually discover, which one I fall into and whether or not I fall into both. I'm gonna make an official video with like a roadmap of what I learned first, what I did learn first, and like what I would do differently if I could start over, just to help you guys sort of get started, and also just like lay out, I'm gonna do this project next. Let me do this. That's gonna be cool. I just want to vlog my development cycles, let you guys in on my daily life, and also just like I'm gonna try to do step by step. It's gonna be hard because I don't want to like hold myself down to, oh, I can't work on it unless I'm filming myself. That's just stupid. But I am gonna try to let you guys in on the whole process. Definitely show you the finished product. That is a promise. So far, and I'm gonna get into this in later videos, I've coded 2 web apps on my own, a really stupid Unity project, and I just have so many other ideas, as I've stated. I have projects lined up with the Raspberry Pi, stuff using Arduino microcontroller. It's gonna be really fun. Thanks again for watching, by the way. I'm really happy you guys stayed to watch me yap about my life. That's like one of my favorite things to do. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really hope you subscribe. All those things. Smash that like button. Yup. I'm gonna be saying that every video. And tell your friends. Let's get programming together.